In the blink of an eye, the world has been plunged once again into a vortex of violence and uncertainty. The tranquility of Israel's skyline was shattered by the whistling of approximately 330 missiles and drones, launched with a malevolent intent that leaves no room for misinterpretation. These projectiles, indiscriminate harbingers of destruction, were sent hurtling towards Israeli cities, sparking fear and chaos among the populace. A former Israeli Prime Minister, Naftali Bennett, having stood at the helm of the nation, has unequivocally condemned these attacks. In a recent conversation with Jake Tapper from CNN, he laid bare the stark reality of the situation. The missile and drone attacks, while largely intercepted, were not entirely without consequence. The fallout of this aggression has been felt in the most heart-wrenching of ways, with casualties reported, including a critically injured 7-year-old Arab girl. This alarming escalation in tensions has stirred the international community into a state of heightened alertness. Bennett, in his discourse, underscored the urgency of a decisive and unexpected response. The threat of impunity for such attacks hangs heavy in the air, a menace that could potentially embolden future acts of aggression. But what does this mean for the world at large? The reverberations of these events reach far beyond the borders of Israel. This is not just a single nation's plight, but a global concern that demands immediate attention and action. The need for a swift and robust response is not just a matter of retribution, but a fundamental requirement for the preservation of peace and stability. In summary, the recent missile and drone attacks on Israel have sparked a maelstrom of fear and uncertainty. The call for a decisive response underlines the urgency of the situation and highlights the potential implications of inaction. The world watches and waits as the specter of further aggression looms large. The impact of these events and the response they elicit will undoubtedly shape the trajectory of global politics in the days to come. Only time will reveal the full extent of the ramifications. But one thing is clear: the world cannot afford to stand idly by in the face of such brazen hostility.